Righty ho, my peeps. You're taking a look at a rather odd view of my bedroom. We're taking our bed apart and we're putting my mama's sleep number bed in there. And we figured since we were doing that, Grant's going to go ahead and install all the electrical along that back wall and put up the wallboard. I can't do much to help. I can do a little bit, but I'm back in my black boot. I have a combo of a gout, very mild case in my big toe, and then all these bones along, or this bone along the side of my foot here is very strained and very painful to walk on. But I can get in the way by directing. I can cause Grant all sort of grief by asking him to do this, do that. Oh, honey, will you please? Bless his heart. The man has the soul of a saint. Okay. So anyhow, yeah, let's see if I can get over here. Okay. And, you know, this stuff, you could throw this on top of one of the cars if you wanted to, just temporarily. The little sunlight wouldn't hurt it.
I'm not carrying it out totally by myself, though.
Yeah, no, I know. I understand.
These are a little bit of a pain in the ass to maneuver.
Yes, they are a big pain in the ass. Okay, well, might as well give you guys a looky-loo at how...
I need to have Nick give me a hand.
Okay, all right. Let me see if he's awake. I'm going to go see if my kid can give Grant a help, but you can see how horrible it is in here. Really bad, messy office. Okay. All right. Hey, Nikki Pie. Grant and I are doing a bunch of work in our room, and he needs you to help him with one thing.
What are we doing?
We need to drag my box spring and mattress out of the room, and we've already cleared it.
Where are you gonna put it?
Just outside anywhere, because he's going to put the new one in.
Somebody give me a hand here.
So if
Well, are my clothes about dry?
yeah, they are.
No, I want to jump in the shower.
Okay. Hey, honey.
What?
He's going to get up, jump in the shower, put on his clothes, and then he'll help you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah, things have gotten messy again, but that's all right. I've decided not to worry. Hey, Mia, are you worried about how messy things have gotten? She says no. She says, I know Grace is going to come help us again in a couple days, and all is well. Here's my recliner. This is the famous recliner I've been sitting in for days and days and days while I get over various bouts of, you know, probably self-inflicted autoimmune problems. All right, now I'm going to flip this around and talk to you guys. So the struggle continues. I was supposed to have been in Los Angeles, like I've said before, this weekend. And man, I tell you what, I am really sorry that that didn't happen. However, next weekend is yet another weekend. So we're aiming for next weekend. And that will be nice. Want to travel probably on Saturday and come home on Monday. That way I'll probably miss most of the Thanksgiving traveling. So, you know, we'll just see how that goes. What have I been doing? Not much. Mostly sitting. I've been reading about lots of interesting things on that I've been discovering on YouTube. I've been reading about personality types, particularly the empath personality types. There's more than one. And that's been really interesting because being an empath has been a curse of mine most of my life. Boy, I tell you, I've got all the traits of not just an empath, but a certain kind of empath. I was born breech. I did everything backwards for a long time, including writing, which is very strange. Wore my clothes backwards. I've got social anxiety. issues that always confused me. I couldn't figure out where they were coming from, but they're probably coming from stimuli. Noise bothers me, light bothers me. I've got all of these weird issues that when you write them all down and compare them to this certain empathic personality, it is so me, it's ridiculous. So I've been sort of learning about that, and that helps a lot, because it helps figure out where I need to draw boundaries, because and I'm sure many of you guys as well are empathic to one degree or another. You know, you just feel everybody else's emotion, particularly when you're physically close to them. You don't even have to speak, but you pick up vibes constantly. It makes going out really tough. I can always sort of feel myself sort of draw a bubble around myself when I go shopping, or when I go to the cinema, or particularly when I'm in a social situation. That's it's excruciating. It has kept me away from lots of, gatherings, events, parties, and stuff like that. I just cannot hang with the way it makes me feel. And it's not a feeling of insecurity or low self-esteem or anything like that. It's not like that. It's more of a physical feeling of distress. And I'll pick it up even if everyone's pretending to be happy. I'll still pick it up. So it's real odd. So I'm trying to learn a little bit more about me and why I react and behave the way I do. I've always known I was a bit of a unicorn, so maybe I'll figure out why that is. So anyhow, that's what I've been doing while I've been waiting to be back up on my feet and back functioning, so that I can pick up my messy house and I can get ready for Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is the first Thanksgiving that I am in the old generation. Grant and I are the oldsters, along with my sister and her family, and my brother and Grant's family. I mean, this generation has become the old generation. So what we're doing is we're all kind of retreating into our own lives for holidays and being sort of the grandma, grandpa host of holidays. So this Thanksgiving is going to be the first Thanksgiving in, I don't know how many years it's been. It's been at least 11 years, probably longer, that I've hosted my own Thanksgiving at my own house, and that I've actually cooked my own Thanksgiving dinner. And we've invited a lot of people who don't have other places to go, our friends who are singles, or maybe are living far away from where their families are living. So, no, not lots. I mean, I think we've got like 4 people, 4 friends invited from that category. And then my kids are going to come. Hopefully they'll each bring someone. And unfortunately, Grant's kids are back east in the Midwest, so they're not able to be here with us. But the motley crew that is here will hopefully show up at my place, and we'll have a nice Thanksgiving dinner around 1. So that's what I've got coming up for Thanksgiving. And then I'm going to do something that I've never done before, and that is I'm going to go shopping on Thanksgiving night. Gracie, it's her tradition to go to Target around 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving and sort of people watch and do some of her own shopping. She just kind of participates in the craziness this one day of the year. So since I've never done that ever in my whole life, I've decided this year's the year. So I'm going to accompany her to Target in the evening, and we shall see what I can capture on my camera. Hopefully it's nothing horrible. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys are all having a good lead up to your Thanksgiving festivities, and I will come back and show you our progress at the end of the day, so you can see how far we've gotten on the bedroom wall. Bye.